on business. A friend called Joe, his full name is Jyoti, but I'll call him Joe. He went to college with me in MIT Manipal. Very handsome, very tall, hefty guy, an athlete. Now his house was very near, so he came to pick me up. He said he had called me for dinner. I didn't notice anything abnormal. But once I reached home, his wife and 2 daughters told me just 6 months ago he was completely paralyzed and declared unfit. And the doctors had given him 6 years to recover, even a minor recovery. But he was fit enough to drop me, pick me up. I asked, how is this? Then his wife and 2 daughters told me they went on a rigorous, disciplined physiotherapy. They made sure, they were very harsh on him. They made sure that he took the right kind of diet. They went, and it seems he used to cry in pain. But they said nothing doing, and even the doctors were surprised at his recovery. Now what I did, now I normally have a thing that I don't go and cry in front of people or sympathize. So I started narrating all the MIT jokes. Just like, and he was laughing his guts out. And he went to the loo. Both the daughters came and told me, Uncle, in the past 6 months, my father has been crying in pain and asking us to kill him because he just can't bear this anymore. And any guest who comes looks at him with such solemnity that he feels even more upset. Today is the first time we've seen our father laugh so much. Uncle, can you please talk to him like this for some more time? Now I spent some time, I went back to my room and cried like anything. And the first time I thanked God, I had the capacity to crack jokes and make someone's life. He's no more, he passed away just 6 months ago, but I'm grateful that I added that mirth in front of my friend's face. If any one of you is fortunate enough to have a sense of humor and bring a smile on somebody's face, consider yourself blessed. It is not given to everybody. It is given to a very few people, and be grateful. Doesn't matter if they don't praise you, at least you have made a change in your life. I was doing a session in one of the Chennai engineering colleges. A boy from distant village in North India, he came. I was asking them to come and introduce themselves. He said, sir, he came and told in public, I don't have proper English. I can't speak proper English. My accent is also bad. But it is okay because people will laugh, and because of me, somebody will get happiness. And everybody got up and gave a standing ovation to the child. So that is the attitude I want you to have. You must have the attitude of these young Romeos. I remember in my college, one guy goes to a beautiful girl and says, Aap aaye, bahar aaye. Does everybody understand Hindi? You come and what is this bahar?
Spring.
Okay, spring. Now she said, get lost. What will a normal guy do? Devdas. Oh my God, and all that. You know what this guy said? Aap gaye, hazar aaye. I think that is the attitude you should have, isn't it? Lovely attitude for you. Right? So friends, just 3 things. As far as possible, tell your own stories. If you don't have exciting stories in your life, restate or personalize someone else's stories. Make it believable. Third, always use humor with a point. To illustrate a point. This is much more memorable. If you're going to crack a joke just for the sake of cracking a joke, nobody is going to appreciate it. They'll think you're trying to be funny. But if you use it with a purpose, I think humor has a tremendous reach. Right? The green light is on. I think we still have around 3 minutes. If you have any questions, I thought I'll take this and then complete the show. Any questions on humor? Quickly. Or how to use humor, or what are your doubts and things like that?
Actually, I find it very challenging to
Yes.
add humor, because mostly my speeches are a bit intense.
Okay.
And I, as much as I want to add, sometimes I do.
Okay.
But then I always find it very challenging to have the subtle humor in the speeches. And
yes. Now many people tell me humor is born. My reply to them is only babies are born. All others can be born. Now, how was my speech today, Ravi? Was it okay? Was it enjoyable?
It was like a talk.
Okay.
It was like very natural talk.
Fine. 20 years ago, I was such a morose speaker. When I went to college, no girl used to give me a second look. Forget second look, even first look was not. But then I realized, the moment you're able to attract the audience with a good remark, then the whole your confidence level changes. So don't worry if you think it is a challenge. Practice, practice and practice. There's a very famous hall called Shanmukananda Hall in Mumbai, where all performances take place. An aspiring violinist gets into an auto and says, how do you make it to Shanmukananda Hall? You know what the auto driver says? Practice, practice, practice. There is no other way, sir. Don't worry if you're not able to get these laughs. Just get that smile. Then you're making progress.
Girls, look at you.
This is the first time someone has picked up my tip so fast in this time. So nice. I must thank Juliana for her sweetness. She just came there and with as if like a long lost friend, she said, you must come to our meeting. Thank you so much. I have some fond memories of coming to this club and interacting with all of you. Once again, thank you for having me.
Thank you
And wish
for
all the
coming.
best.